Hey everybody, so glad you could join me here today. I'm super excited about today's show. The amazing team over at EquiLife has actually created a roadmap for you to healing. And what I wanted to do was demystify this, even if I believe they did a great job on this, but honestly, I wanted to walk you through that roadmap of exactly what it looks like using specific protocols in order to heal your body. So if you've been dealing with parasites or you've been dealing with gas or bloating from maybe bacterial overgrowth or yeast overgrowth in the gut, or you might be dealing with mold-based issues. There's a lot of people with mold toxicity issues, heavy metals, or even a weakened immune system. I want to take you through all of that here today. So this is actually phase 2 in the roadmap. Now, if you're watching this, amazing. We appreciate you watching this on YouTube or my website. For everybody, they can obviously check it out at YouTube. It's just my name, Stephen Cabral. We'd love you to follow along, subscribe to the channel because we have so many great shows hopefully coming your way, teaching you about all things integrative health. So if you want to follow along on my website, you want to download all of these different things and the show notes, head on over to stephencabral.com/2988. But we're going to dive right in. So phase 1, I will bring you another time that is based on specific at-home lab testing. But let's say you're someone that isn't going to run at-home lab tests and you want to say, I just want to begin to heal my body. All right, this is exactly what we do. And again, the roadmap lays all of that out for you. So the first thing that we do is actually set the stage to healing. And that is with a 7, 14, or 21-day detox. All of our integrative health practitioners already know that, but the truth is this, is that you want to work on emptying the rain barrel before you work on all the other specific factors. So if you can ramp up what's called phase 1, phase 2 liver detoxification, and you can ramp up improving kidney filtration, which you can do through, again, scientifically proven vitamins, minerals, herbs, amino acids, all natural things. All of this, again, proven by science. If you've never heard about a functional medicine detox, I want to make this very easy for you. I have a completely free course. Go to stephencabral.com/courses. Just click on the functional medicine one. There's nothing to buy. It's completely free to go through that. It will teach you what a functional medicine detox is. Because remember, if you're looking for a place to get started, that's the #1 place. It's also guaranteed to work. Like that's the thing is we guarantee everything because we just want you to get results. That's what being a practitioner is all about. We care about our wellness clients. We want them to heal. That's why we guarantee it. We know that these things work. We've been doing them now for decades, well over 250,000 people. We have the before and after labs. We can show you that all of these things work. Okay, so you do the functional medicine detox after you've run your at-home labs. Okay, so I'm not talking about at-home lab testing today, but you run your at-home labs, then you complete your functional medicine detox. And then after that, you then use an assessment or you begin to follow the next protocol. So if you want to use an assessment, you might be dealing with maybe poor sleep at night, night sweats, itchy skin, anal-based itching, loose stool, diarrhea, nervousness, teeth grinding. Any of these things could be symptoms of a parasite. So if you're dealing with potentially a parasite and you want to begin a para support protocol to help with that, that is what's next because we move from most egregious to least. And we need to make sure that we get those gut bugs out of the body before we can then begin to work on the next healing process, all right? So next up, after the functional medicine detox, you then move right into that para support protocol. Okay, now let's say you complete the para support protocol and you look at the next assessment of symptoms. Are you dealing with still gas and bloating? Do you have any constipation and or loose stool? Do you have poor digestion of food? Weakness, lethargy, skin rashes? If you answered yes to any of those things, and I would also add autoimmune issues, chronic inflammatory issues, then you're going to complete the CBO protocol. So functional medicine detox, 7, 14, or 21 days, then 8-week para support protocol, then as needed, the CBO protocol, which is 12 weeks. Now, keep in mind, these things aren't meant to change your life, meaning in a negative way. So yes, change your life in terms of healing, but not change your whole lifestyle. Very simple. Most of these are just supplements which contain herbs, right? So all we're doing is taking nature. We're drying those herbs out. We're grinding them into a powder. I did this literally in my internships in India and Sri Lanka. Excuse me. And then we're encapsulating them because humans just aren't going to consume all of these herbs. Like that's just not going to happen. So we just make it easier. That's really what we do. And make it simple for you. The CBO protocol has a specific 3-week nutrition plan, and you follow that nutrition plan, and it helps you then to eliminate the yeast overgrowth, bacterial overgrowth. Okay, so when that is done, then we're going to complete, and it's only 3 nutritional supplements and then that special food plan. Then we're going to use something called the CBO finisher. And that's anywhere between 4 weeks and 12 weeks, depending on, it's up to you, how long you want to use them for. But it's healthy gut support and a probiotic in order to heal and seal the gut. So now if you don't have all the proteins, bacteria, yeast, etc., floating into the bloodstream, inflammation levels can begin to subside. And that's because your immune system is no longer attacking all of the things that it's seen through that gut permeability. All right. But while you're doing the CBO finisher, which is literally just the healthy gut support that you can add to your daily nutritional support smoothie every morning, and a probiotic, which you're going to take upon waking or before bed, now you can begin another protocol with that. And oftentimes people will move to the mold protocol. Now the mold toxicity protocol, because we keep in mind 51% of all homes, especially on the eastern seaboard in the United States, have mold. Or you're in an apartment or an office and a water heater leaks or a sink overflowed and they never replace the drywall and mold is growing behind that and you're dealing with these symptoms: neurological issues, skin rashes, headaches, sinus congestion, etc. If you're still dealing with that after the CBO protocol, it is now time to begin the mold-based protocol. Okay? So any asthma issues, allergy issues, headaches, skin rashes, sinus infections, congestion, mold protocol. It's 8 weeks. So there's also no rush in these. You can do them consecutively, like most people do, because they don't change your life, right? Meaning, like, I keep saying that. They absolutely change your life in a healthy way, but they don't change your lifestyle. You don't have to stop work. You don't have to eat dramatically different at all. We just give you some tips like, oh, eat these lower mold containing foods. Eat these lower FODMAP, lectin, inflammatory foods for the CBO. And then we start to gradually add them back in. For the Parasite protocol, there's actually no limitation on nutrition. We just give you special foods, add-ins that actually help to kill parasites to a greater degree. All right. So we went from functional medicine detox, most egregious, parasites, then CBO protocol, then mold protocol, and then next up, if you're dealing with the neurological symptoms I talked about before, that's more so for heavy metals, skin rashes, headaches, consistent autoimmune issues. Now we're completing the heavy metal detox. All right. The heavy metal detox, 8 weeks, because again, we need enough time for nature to work. These aren't pharmaceuticals. There's no specialty diet with this, and we begin to remove the heavy metals from the diet. Now, I do recommend in general, everybody do a Parasite protocol and heavy metal detox on an annual basis, but that of course is up to you. I complete those every year just because I know how pervasive aluminum specifically is in the environment, as well as how easy it is to get a parasite. Okay, so we complete our heavy metal detox, simple, add it on to any other supplement protocols. And then the last one is, do we need to add on the immunity protocol? And many people, doesn't have to wait till the end, they want to maintain with that. And that's because in order for you to keep the parasites, to keep the mold, to keep the metals out of the body, the immune system needs to be functioning in great working order. And really all that is, it doesn't mean any specialty products, honestly. It's additional vitamin C. Okay, you can use the full spectrum vitamin C or the alkalizing vitamin C. It is the vitamin D3. The K2 is already in the daily nutritional support, but you can take a vitamin D3 with K2 if you'd like. And then it's balanced zinc, which is zinc, 15 milligrams to 1 milligram of copper. All of these things are great for the immune system, and it gives you that extra edge that you just need to allow your own body and your own immune cells to begin to take over rather than staying on a mold detox protocol for the rest of your life, right? So that's what it's all about. That's the roadmap. I mean, it really is. People ask about the intestinal cleanse. Okay, the intestinal cleanse can be added. It's only 5 days, and that will draw out more of the parasites, draw out more of the metals. So it's a great thing to do during any one of these protocols. It's a support protocol for those, the intestinal cleanse. But this is a roadmap now that anyone can use, whether they're using lab testing or not. So let's say you did the big five and you did stool testing and you saw, oh, I don't have parasites. Great. If you don't have any symptoms either, then you can just move from the functional medicine detox right to the CBO protocol, right? And let's say you did the mold toxicity test as well, and you didn't mold. Okay. If there's no symptoms and the lab said no, because again, you matter as well, your story matters, then we just go in functional medicine detox to CBO protocol and then to heavy metal detox. And then we maintain with the daily nutritional support, the omega-3s, the immunity protocol. That's basically the minimum that we recommend for people. So the daily foundation protocol, level 2, plus the immunity protocol, that's what I'm always on. It's a great standby. It's what we have our private clients on, and that's what works really well. So I'm happy to answer more questions. Feel free to leave them in the comments, but we hope that this was helpful. Really simple, really straightforward assessments, plus what to do in consecutive order from most egregious to least. So again, thank you everybody. I appreciate you being a part of this community. If this was helpful, I'll do one for the at-home lab testing. I'll do one for foundational protocols, and I can even do one for longevity nutrients as well. So thank you so much. Feel free to share the show with anyone you believe it can serve. And all today's show notes will be at stephencabral.com/2988. Thanks so much for tuning into today's show. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to make sure that you're getting our daily content, not missing out on anything functional medicine, wellness, weight gain, weight loss, anti-aging, living longer, stronger, and all of the most cutting-edge research. And if there's any topics you want to hear, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Take care.